Thank you. Well, two racers are making every young boy's dreams come true with a life-size Hot Wheel track ramp. So you have to check this out. You know, growing up, you were always a big fan of Hot Wheels. Well, we're here with Tanner Faust and Greg Tracy, who are taking some of those Hot Wheel race tracks, and they're actually driving model real-life size ones. So tell us what's going on.
Well, this is called the Double Loop Dare, and this is a life-size version of a toy that Hot Wheels has out, and that's what it is. It's toys for real. And as soon as you see the orange track and you see the car on there and you see the big loop, I mean, it's got to be one of the most recognizable, you know, color schemes and shapes there is. So we're actually driving two cars into the same loop, and only one can come out ahead. So it's a bit of a race there.
So where did this idea come from?
Well, that's one of the amazing things about Hot Wheels is obviously this is an iconic toy. It's been around since we were kids, and before that there's been millions of loops that are out there. So it was really just kind of bringing the toy to, you know, to life. It was Hot Wheels for real. So for us, it was an amazing experience. Tanner last year was able to set a world record for the longest jump in Indianapolis, and this was sort of an extension of that.
Now, when you're driving and you're about to go over that loop, what's going through your mind?
Don't mess it all up. That's what was going through my mind anyway.
It was definitely going through my mind because I knew Tanner was coming in right behind me, and I really didn't want to get knocked off the side of that track.
Yeah, there's a sequence that you're going through, right? We're starting, you know, first, second gear, and we had a couple extra hand controls for safety as we were in the loop. And you just had to really brace yourself. We did a lot of flight training. One of the coolest parts about the whole program was going up and preparing for the 7 Gs that you and the car go through in the loop. And so you have to grunt like a fighter pilot in order to keep the blood in your head. So it's a matter of just trying to keep from blacking out of that first bit. And then when you get to the bottom of the loop, whether you're first or second, just hitting that jump.
Now, I can imagine both of you guys played with Hot Wheels when you were kids, so you had these tracks. Did you ever think of yourself, yeah, one day I'm going to drive a real car over something that looks like this?
Yeah, I got to say I didn't see that in my future, to be quite honest.
And then how did you get involved in this then?
Well, the Hot Wheels test facility actually approached me several years ago about some testing that they were doing. And Tanner and I have been friends for a long time. We've gotten the opportunity to work on movies and do some other stunts together. And yeah, it just kind of came together. It was something that this world record attempt was brought to life. Actually, the first time I looked at it on paper, it looked really small. The loop did not look as big. When it came to life, it looked much bigger. And I think both Tanner and I, when we saw it, were like, whoa, 6 stories. That's a long ways to be upside down.
All right, well, thank you guys so much. You just trumped all of my little brother's Hot Wheels tracks.
Yeah.